Blast. Oh my god, wrecked him. Nice. Nice. Oh!
Fiber blade.
Oh, you got him. Hello.
We back.
We're playing Star Wars Republic Commando, and we have committed treason.
Oh wow, there's a lot going on.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, they were running away from the battle. To be fair.
Okay. Yeah. He's
so.
Not let him take over the turrets.
Turrets.
Okay. Well, this shotgun is really wienering them.
Oh my god.
Maybe.
Okay. He kind of died.
Can we
up.
stop that? Yeah. Can we turn that off?
Oh yeah, I think they. There we go.
There we go. We're doing it.
Is this guy talking?
Standing between you and a bloody death. So you'd best be
I think this guy's talking.
I think he is. I think he's big upsetty.
I've got ammo for you, sir. I've got this. Oh, I hope he wasn't supposed to open the door for me.
I think he was. You giggling?
Nah, there's a side path. That ain't no problem. That ain't no problem. Okay, I will spare these guys though. So you mentioned you wanted to get personal with some discussions there, Steven.
Oh yes. Okay. Okay. Yeah. We're gonna get personal here in Funky Games.
Let's do it.
So, my wife and I have been having discussions about self, who we are and stuff.
Wow.
So
what'd you do?
I always did something though. It's always on me.
Uh-oh.
You see? Okay.
Okay.
Hold on.
We're backing.
Okay, we're good. Okay. What the frig frag?
We have some dropping visuals.
Yep. Okay, we're good now. No, we are not. What is happening?
This is a bit of a. This is a bit of a.
The recording is fine. It's just
I
the TV.
can see that. I'm
no.
actually looking over there to see if I'm still alive. So.
Yeah. Okay. We're good. It's sorted itself.
We are chilling.
But
that shotgun is the business. Okay.
The
yeah.
business.
So you're talking about yourself or self.
Self. How you
man.
present yourself and all that stuff. I've been taking a break from social media because I used to think that it's super important for me to be involved in it because that's my field, so I need to know what's going on to consult on marketing and stuff.
But can you know what's going on without being on it?
Honestly, this is my personal take. I think it's just Facebook. I think Facebook is the problem.
Yeah.
The other social media is actually really fine. It doesn't really affect me like the other ones.
I certainly thought that Facebook was among the worst because I used to have Facebook, Instagram, and Tumblr. Those are my big.
Yeah,
those are my big
that sounds
three.
like a cesspool.
Yeah, exactly. And really, Tumblr was the one that I enjoyed kind of the most. There. Is this a bad idea? Yep.
Oh, yep. And we're. Man, I don't know what's going on with my TV. It's really not making me really happy.
That's okay. We'll get there.
Yeah.
What was I just saying?
Tumblr was your
yeah. So I had Facebook, Instagram, Tumblr, and Facebook was certainly the one that got me not into trouble, but it made me feel that I was doing things or saying things that I didn't need to. What is the value?
Yeah, why am I putting that out there?
Yeah, what's the value in saying it? What's the value in consuming it if it was something from somebody else?
Yeah.
So once I got rid of that, I was like, okay, well now all I have is Instagram. So my attention shifted a little bit more that way. And then I was like, wow, what am I doing? Just getting into places, because it's that immortal. It's that cliche thing of you're doing it just for the gram.
Oh yeah, doing it for the gram.
Yeah, I find that I was we could go to. We can go to the park or we could go to the bar or whatever. And they're like, oh, let's go to the bar and let's do that thing where we put our drinks in and put our drinks out. And, just...
Got to boomerang it, bro.
Just stupid. Yeah. So basically, I just eventually whittled everything down until the only thing I now have is a Reddit because I do like to be on I like to catch internet trends.
Yeah.
And, news and stuff like that. But
yeah.
But the social aspect of it,
I think TikTok is great.
Which I think Facebook is really the only one that has the, like, this is me, this is all your friends, this is your family, like, like, it's social. You can just talk however you want, and then people be talking crazy on there.
Facebook is definitely more of, like, this is my curated internet presence, which I think is a problem for people, and I just don't think you should do. Like, I think literally everybody would be better without Facebook. Twitter is my close second on just, like, purge that. For your own well-being. I'm not going to tell anyone what to do, but I
will. Get off of Twitter, boy.
Yeah, I almost
Get off
guarantee
TikTok,
you'll feel better.
That's Chinese, bro. It's pretty bad.
Nah. American companies do just as bad.
Of course they do. Yeah. Of course they do. But this one's the others.
The others. Oh, my God.
That means I can be mad at them.
Stay away from my boy TikTok. My baby. It's the only way I have happiness and joy. Hey, we got them back.
Good. Okay.
Yep, they're not hacked.
Okay. Ooh, I like that.
Ooh, I like that. We gotta heal first, though.
Yeah, I know. It's just more stuff for me
your
to
health
splice.
is more important.
It is very important. Where are my boys at, bro?
They're dealing with their own stuff, man.
Well, they need to come. What about the guy who's freaking dead?
Nah, he's captured. We gotta save him.
I know. Where is he? I was right there. Now I'm running like all around these places.
Yeah, the corridors.
Anyway, yeah. So I guess how did your conversation go about self?
Oh, that was my first like advice. Was like get rid of that. But she brought up this thing.
Is she a big social user?
I can't tell. It seems that
I don't remember her being very active on Facebook. I feel like she was one of the many who like. Yeah, like I'm friends with her on Facebook. She has a page, but I never see anything.
She's a observer, which I think is more detrimental. Yeah, a lurker. But she brought up a point that like in your 30s, you're supposed to get back to who you were as a child and like really bring like that. That's like her new like mantra or like self thing. Okay. And I'm like, well, I've never changed.
No, you honestly haven't.
Right? Okay, so that's what I was like. I think I've been like the same kid since I was probably 12. Like I think I just like set in at that point.
Yeah.
So. Well, first I was gonna say like, can I get some like discourse going on? Like, is that valid or not? Because maybe I'm just being full of myself.
No,
which is very on brand for me. But
I think you are pretty much exactly the same person. Maybe like, definitely advanced in certain ways, but no, you're like.
Yeah, wisdom and knowledge. I'm more functional than a 12-year-old.
Yeah.
Like don't misconstrue that.
Yeah.
But personality-wise, no, I'm pretty much a 12-year-old. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
And I think that's good. Because I remember like you were out of town for a while. You were doing your own thing, and like our first like meetup, we were chilling, and you said like, man, it's like nothing ever happened, and we just picked up. Like that's very distinct to me. It's a very fond memory for me.
Well, I say that because this group comprises all of my friends currently. Those are the people that I pick because I like to just go off the map for multiple months, and then the next time I see you, I like everything to be like, oh yeah, it's exactly the same. So I need people who are super stubborn and set in their ways in my life, and I will do the same, and then everything just stays great.
Well, that's what I'm kind of wondering. Like, is this the way? Is that the right way?
No, yeah, absolutely it is.
Just don't change.
Just don't change. Ignore society.
Please
change.
Do. It's bad.
Return to monkey, Steven.
Yeah. Oh man, I am an absolute ape. I'll tell you.
Speaking of apes, green apes.
Yeah, something. They look like the things from Halo that you don't like that came back.
The brutes. Yeah, bro, because we wasted those guys. That was ridiculous.
I almost want you to rage play Halo Infinite's campaign at some point.
I don't want to.
I don't want to do that. Oh, you were doing so well. This is so great. This is great
really
playing games with you, man.
I know. It's so good. Isn't it so good?
I love it. I love it.
I actually just went through my Reddit page this morning, and I was I just like took off. I just like, you ever just have a big purge, just a big unfollow of like.
Yeah, I mean Reddit's owned by a Chinese company as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay,
absolutely.
Let's make sure you knew that.
Oh yeah, I know that. Absolutely. First of all, everything is, so it's
right.
Not,
yeah.
You know. Not that I have anything against the Chinese.
No.
It's
Oh,
just...
actually, I want not to derail. Like, so my wife and mother-in-law were over for the coronation of the false king.
Oh yeah, those guys we wrecked. Those guys we wrecked.
Enslaved my people for my potatoes.
Yeah, right.
But
come on,
please let me through. But got it.
That amazes me how people like sit down and watch that stuff though. I'm like, I couldn't.
It was in the morning too.
Yeah, I know.
Like, what
exactly.
the hell?
Exactly.
My job was to keep the kids away and down.
Yeah,
so
I saw him. He had his his Snoke flare.
General
on.
Snoke. Oh my god, I love it. just so the people in the back know, like pure evil, the monarchy in 2023. Who would have thunk? But so that was all going on. So that was a reason to bring out the fine china, which first of all, I didn't know like fine is like a subsect. It's not like a phrase like the fine china. It's actually a product. Like fine china is a product.
You're talking about like the pottery.
It's made of bone.
Yeah, fine china is. Yeah.
This is something new to me. Just call me a ding-a-ling because that's crazy.
Yeah.
Every guy with a podcast, like, do you know fine china? Actually, it's made with bone, man. Look it up. Look it up. It's made of bone.
Absolutely. But whose bones?
But some of ours was made from it's from Japan. A lot of our stuff that we have from, I guess, is from the 70s or whatever is Japanese. And apparently they were a big exporter or manufacturer before China was, because I know like my childhood was like everything was made in Taiwan and all that stuff. So it's
yeah.
Now we're just in the technical version of that, where China is maintaining ownership of a lot of the products that are exported into our brains. Love it.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, because even if you watch like an old sitcom or something like that, the jokes used to be like made in Vietnam. You know, it wasn't until like the 90s where all the jokes became made in China.
Right.
Like they used to be made in like any kind of like Southeast Asian country. You know, it could have been Japan or Taiwan or, you know, Philippines or wherever, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but in terms of the fine china, we don't have any fine china. Where'd you get fine china from?
I'm a hoarder. I'm
This is true.
So a lot of it is from family, so like inherited.
I don't want any of that. If anyone ever asked me to take some kind of, I don't care. Oh, it was your last great grandfather's. Yeah, nope. I don't care. I don't want it in my house.
I want to know where that.
I'm glad you have it.
It's a weird. My wife and I talk about it a lot. We think it's like Midwest poor people thing. Like you can't get rid of that. Like
yeah.
People worked hard for that, so it's just like you've got some like I want to say affluent like gene, but like it's like you don't have that generational trauma or something. Like your parents did something right to not like keep stuff.
Well, they hoarded. So,
you're doing the Uno reverse track.
Exactly,
okay,
exactly.
Yeah.
I never want to see. Wait, is this a bad idea? Yep.
Yeah, I guess that's fair because my parents were like, "Get rid of it, like gone."
Yeah,
out.
right.
And so I'm like, "No, everything has value."
Have you discovered yet that everything is just a reverse from your parents yet?
I know.
Are you your mom or your dad?
That's a good question, huh? Speaking of getting personal, so
reverse.
If I am unhinged and I'm just allowed to my own devices, I am very much my mom. But if I take a second, if I take a second to use my brain, or like reality sets in, I'm my dad. Like it's a nice balance. I feel like I can summon the chromosomes that they each gave.
Yeah.
Whatever I need.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I feel that.
Because my mom is very much like passionate, like go getter, like do whatever, like I'm just gonna live my best life, and my dad is very much like a sensitive, sensible, like do things. So it's a good balance for me personally. I think I've done that pretty well with my own spousal choices and things. My wife is very level-headed, and I'm a child. I'm a 12-year-old. We've established that. So it's very interesting to see that come out with my kids, which are spazzes. Or wild childs, I guess is the more appropriate term.
Well, it'll be interesting to see as they grow into teenagehood and beyond.
Well, if we'll go back to our Jordan Peterson. They're set once they're 4. Once they're 4, they're going to be that person. So.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, well, maybe
until they decide to change when they're in their 20s.
Indeed, yeah, yeah. But yeah, so you pretty much stayed the same person. I feel like I ended up the same person. I feel like
I think you've done you did your path. You walked your path.
Yeah. I kind of did a circle to end up just as the kind of angry bastard that I just remained the entire time.
Yeah, I missed all of that. So
yeah,
like,
kind of.
I find that interesting.
Kind of, because it basically just comprised the entire time that I stopped gaming. And then by the time I was back with you, I was like, "Oh, who's ready for some Smash?
What are some video games?" Video games has always kind of been my like connecting factor. Because even with my siblings,
with the
like
people that you connect with,
because I hardcore like. Once I was in. So when my parents got me my N64 for my 7th birthday, it was just game over. And that's all we did. I love going outside. Like it would never be like, hey, let's go play soccer. It'd be like, hey, let's play some games, and then we'll go outside and climb a tree or something. So that was always like the thread that connected me to people.
Same, and I feel like a lot of the people that I interacted with and kind of that I wanted to interact with were not that way. So it was nice to be able to come back and, just be able to play some games.
Yeah. So you're saying like later in life?
Yeah. I mean, because as you get older, it's like.
No, I don't. Apparently, I just stopped. Like,
yeah, that's true. Well, as you get older, you just find, less of your boys are playing games. Maybe they're doing, whatever. Things are just different.
Yeah.
And, and if you really want to, that's why I'm really big on D&D, because, like, there's still, like, an aspect of, well, I guess we are still, like, crowded around a computer screen. But, but we have been around each other, like, enough. Like we can do computer screen and not miss a beat because
it's bonkers. But Funky Quest, which the episodes will be out by the time this airs, so check that out. Funky Quest, Dan's doing a really like bang up job on that.
It's getting better.
Oh man, no, like this has been the most enjoyable. I've done 2-3 other. Speaking of getting better,
that was dumb. Well, I was distracted by it. I didn't know if that was one of my boys or if there was. Did you see that big monster? That big.
That thing.
That big thing back there?
Yeah. Just blasted everybody.
Yeah.
You can't be panicked. You gotta be a soldier. Like.
I'm trying to, but.
trying. But no. This is the most solid campaign that I've been through, and I've done like 2 or 3. Yeah.
No, I have to redo this part.
No, oh no. But
2 or 3. Now, how far did those campaigns get though?
One of them was long, and one was I can't remember. So that's why I say 2 or 3. So one of them was like I think like a one-off, and we did like 8 sessions or something. Okay. Yeah, so it was like might have been 2 one-offs or something. That's not bad. But it was really fun. Those all of these were like college, right out of college. When you get into D&D.
Yeah, I think so.
But this one has I think a lot of it is just like the energy that the boys bring. Like, this is a good group to interact.
For sure.
But I think the campaign is very well constructed. I know you're building on like pre-made campaign, but you've done like the legwork on an indoctrinating us into the campaign, which I think is like
yeah.
super valuable.
Yeah, so like the first couple of sessions were, you know, a little bit slow. We had, you know, the multiple intro sections, but that is to make sure that everyone, because again, that's the biggest thing that I see in my campaign is it's like, you know, we could do this, or we could just like sit around and play cards if like we're not going to be into specifically what D&D is, or we can like, you know, try and just get into it and
I think you did
play
a
this game.
Wonderful job.
Yeah. But that is the reason to
Where? Oh my God, it's there. You need to get out of this tactical
Oh my
visor or
God.
whatever. Are you just staticky? What is going on?
No, that is my tactical version.
Interesting. Wow, you wrecked him.
Oh,
stab him.
I can't tell if there's like glass there. Is that like a panel or is it just open? Okay. Anyway.
Okay.
Oh, I got some blaster rifle ammo. Where is?
What am I doing? Who am I?
I need to blast this. What is that?
What? I guess that's like the boss that we haven't gotten to yet.
Maybe.
Oh, the turret. Turret.
Nah, turret's bad news.
Turret big
But then I'm
bad.
gonna get blasted by.
God, they use the same like sound in Shadows of the Empire for the N64, which I'm going to bully Taylor into playing at all costs for my Star Wars satiation. It's timeless, truly.
Here comes death.
Please.
Charles, can I just get to the end of this hallway?
Dude, I love the sing-songing.
yeah. That's my personality.
It reminds me of the South Park bit where it's like, you're black, you can play bass. Dan, what instrument did you dabble in?
I did play some bass. Yeah.
It's always funny to me.
Yeah. Those are part of the...
I don't want to be the stereotype, but...
Yeah, I felt that was... Oh my God.
You can do it.
This game is a little gooby. A little gooby. There's definitely some...
Is there some goobiness going on?
Come on now.
Yeah.
Yes, there are some very gooby situations happening, but I think we're doing okay.
Yeah, I need to look and see if like other people talk. Well, okay, I think you're just not leveraging the grenades enough. That might be.
Yeah, I just don't want to run out because the flashbangs are like
Yeah.
useless.
Okay, I thought you said you weren't a hoarder. First of all.
Well, hey, that doesn't apply to video games at all.
It's a mentality. We're
Save them
talking
all
about
for the boss,
ourselves,
and
here,
then we don't
ourselves.
need them. Okay, what happens at the top of this hill? I don't remember. This guy. I wonder if I can just blast off.
Yeah, that'd be nice. I think you need to switch to something with range.
Don't worry, fix that. All
Blast. Oh my God, wrecked him. Nice. Nice.
Fiber blade.
Oh, you got him.
Shotgun.
The big stabby. You can jump.
Boosh. Oh. Didn't work.
Okay, please. Oh, Lord mercy.
Okay. Jump.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Let's go.
Hey, and that's an episode, baby. We'll see you in the next one. Make sure you like and subscribe and do all the things.
Bye.
Bye.
Mwah.